Hi, I'm Jerry Silverman, and in this session we're going to discuss selling digital media in the public sector. After completing this training, you should be able to identify business challenges through the use of relevant business topics and effective discovery questions and techniques, explain the key solution and product functions and features, and map to customer pain points, and identify the most common customer objections you may hear as you move through the sales cycle, and explain how you could overcome each objection. Let's start with business challenges. As we know, our society has undergone a profound transformation over the past decade, and as a result, citizens are more digitally connected than ever before. Government agencies have an unprecedented need to understand and process detailed information about each citizen, and to create and distribute content befitting that new relationship. In the past, government content strategy entailed sending identical information to its citizenry via traditional channels. When those channels started to include mobile devices and social networks, government adapted by delivering the same content in new form factors. However, the fundamental expectation of citizens to receive personalized content requires government agencies to completely rethink their existing content creation and delivery strategies. In a new study published by IDC, 85% of enterprise organizations say that they're under pressure to create assets and deliver content more quickly than ever before. 71% say they need to create 10 times as many assets these days to support all the different channels, and 76% agree that personalization is driving increased need for more assets. To address these issues, what's needed by modern government is what IDC calls content velocity. In a survey conducted with NAGC and Fed Insider, we can see the need for content velocity reflected in the plight of communications professionals in government. The government communicators surveyed listed these top 3 challenges to getting their jobs done. Number 1, having expertise to execute digital programs. Number 2, being creative and innovative to reach citizens. And number 3, maximizing the effectiveness of websites and content. The survey found that while 93% of government communicators consider the use of digital tools as imperative to doing their jobs, only 33% believe they have sufficient tools and resources to be effective. When it comes to documents, there's a similar disconnect between the digital needs and capabilities of knowledge workers. A recent Enablement study found that while most knowledge workers expect access to important files and content from wherever they happen to be, only 6% of their documents are truly accessible anywhere. The study also found that documents lag significantly behind other media types, like photos or audio, in going digital. A final IDC study about document processes in government found that 80% of document-based processes are at least partly dependent on paper. 70% of government agencies cite outdated methods of working with documents as a direct impediment to the ability to plan, forecast, and budget. And 90% say document process issues impact revenue recognition or create auditor issues. Content velocity in government requires a new approach. While the old approach included fixed content teams and workflows, siloed workflows and data across content supply chains, and constrained content publishing, a new approach should include on-demand content sourcing and assembly, a connected content supply and delivery chain, and continuous citizen engagement. Let's now talk about the functions and features of Adobe digital media products and services. Adobe's unique differentiation is the power to combine our Document Cloud and Creative Cloud and Adobe Marketing Cloud to drive the customer experience. Our most leading-edge customers and partners are investing in this mission-critical platform, and we have a roadmap of innovation between the clouds. Adobe is the only company that provides a rich, integrated platform across the entire content lifecycle, from creation and production to measurement and mobilization. Creative Cloud for Enterprise gives our customers the content velocity they need. It starts with the desktop and mobile creative apps, which provide the Adobe magic and touch-based mobile capabilities that modern designers need. It provides flexible and secure user license management from the Enterprise dashboard, which allows integration with existing directories and group-based entitlements. It allows enterprises to design, publish, and update engaging content-centric mobile applications and measure the engagement for future improvements. It also provides a wealth of resources in the form of stock imagery, graphics, video, and more, all with the licensing terms and flexibility befitting large enterprises. Adobe Creative Cloud for Enterprise provides industry-grade security and powerful extensibility with Adobe's Marketing Cloud. Underlying all of this innovation is Creative Sync, a signature technology which ensures a designer's files, fonts, design assets, settings, and more instantly appear in the workflow wherever needed, in the right format across desktop, web, and mobile apps. The promise of Creative Sync ensures that designers can start their creative work on any device or platform and seamlessly collaborate, share, or continue working from anywhere. This technology allows seamless collaborative workflows regardless of the starting, middle, or end points of your content. It also provides teams and workgroups instant access to style guides, approved assets, and their latest shared work. 45 million stock images and thousands of design assets and fonts are at your fingertips in these creative apps. Finished work can be published to the web and mobile apps through direct integration with DPS and AEM. Our customers know that creating a great content-centric mobile app is difficult, and driving continuous engagement with mobile audiences is even harder. We've made both of these easy through digital publishing solutions, so communications and design teams can publish beautiful apps without writing code. And we've made it easy to keep content fresh and deeply integrated analytics and notifications, so it's easy to pull citizens back into the app experience. Adobe DPS apps are being created and used across the public sector to engage citizens and constituents with public-facing apps in the leading app marketplaces, as well as to engage internal employees and knowledge workers through apps distributed behind the agency firewall. In 2015, we announced Adobe Stock, a growing market of 45 million of the world's most beautiful images, graphics, and videos, which is fully integrated with Creative Cloud desktop and mobile apps for easy access. Adobe Stock has been a huge success because creatives value such easy access to stock images directly within their creative apps. And Adobe continues delivering significant new updates and features that drive world-class content for every project. We're constantly expanding the offering into new markets and increasing content types with the features you see listed here. Especially of interest to government agencies are the advanced administrative tools for IT and procurement efficiency. For enterprise creatives, Creative Cloud functions as a work-in-progress space because most communications or public affairs personnel don't necessarily want or need access to works in progress. However, communicators do want a centralized content hub so that when content is finished, they don't have to hunt down the creative teams to get the final files. And vice versa. If there are change requests from public affairs, creative teams want the ability to easily access those files and bring them seamlessly back into their work-in-progress space. AEM is the central content hub with Creative Cloud for Enterprise to sync content in the natural workflow. CC Enterprise ensures that your corporate IP is protected, makes it easy for IT to manage users, licenses, and package and deploy software, and of course be there when you need us 24/7. To address the document disconnect in government, Adobe Acrobat DC and the Document Cloud provides an all-new unified experience across desktop, mobile, and web for getting work done with government's most critical documents. This includes the world's best PDF tools, including the all-new Acrobat DC and Acrobat mobile app, robust e-sign services to complete document workflows, and powerful tracking, controls, and integrations to help institutions end the document disconnect. Adobe Document Cloud can be used across multiple areas of the modern government agency to enhance citizen and employee engagement. Across knowledge workers, sales and marketing, human resources, and procurement, the Document Cloud provides unparalleled agility, speed, and efficiency. Let's focus for a moment on the modern workforce, which is increasingly mobile. While many common document workflows require a printer, fax machine, or wet signature, Adobe Document Cloud solutions can help bridge the gaps in common use cases like NDAs, contracts, board minutes, campaign approvals, change requests, and finance agreements. By digitizing documents, you can eliminate unneeded steps and empower your workforce to be mobile. This is an example of the workflow in many organizations to work with an NDA. The colors indicate various departments like legal, account managers, business development, and finally the end consumer, in this case a partner. The yellow shade around the hexagon helps illustrate the manual steps requiring intervention and non-digital processes. As you can see, a total of 24 steps and 12 manual are represented by this process. Let's take a look at how the Document Cloud can improve this process. With the inclusion of Adobe Document Cloud, we're able to reduce the steps to just 6 and eliminate any manual processes, thereby greatly enhancing workforce productivity. Let's now talk about some common customer objections to the Adobe Creative Cloud and Document Cloud. The first myth is that Creative Cloud and Document Cloud applications such as Photoshop CC and Acrobat DC are run in the web browser and not from the desktop, while the truth is that these applications run locally from your hard drive, leveraging the power of your CPU and GPU. The second myth is that Creative Cloud and Document Cloud applications cannot be deployed centrally and don't offer options for controlling access to applications and services, while the truth is that the Enterprise Dashboard lets IT control which users and groups within your organization have access to specific applications and services. The third myth is that enterprises can't control when product updates are deployed, while the truth is that the customer's IT team has complete control over which apps, updates, and features are packaged and deployed, and when. The fourth myth is that all Creative Cloud and Document Cloud users need an Adobe ID, while the truth is that IT administrators can deploy Creative Cloud for Enterprise or Document Cloud with Adobe IDs, Enterprise IDs, federated IDs, or serial numbers for offline environments. You decide which option is best for your organization. And the fifth myth is that Creative Cloud or Document Cloud doesn't offer the asset control and protection that government organizations need. And the truth is that Creative Cloud for Enterprise encrypts data at rest and in transit, and for added protection it can offer collaboration and asset control behind the corporate firewall with CC managed services. For more information on all of this, please check out the Creative Cloud for Enterprise Sales Playbook, updated for October 2015 at the URL below. You should now be able to identify business challenges through the use of relevant business topics and effective discovery questions and techniques, explain the key solution product functions and features and map to customer pain points, and identify the most common customer objections you may hear as you move through the sales cycle and explain how you could overcome each objection.